morning, Upper East Siders. How do you look today? You know, image is everything. But under those perfect clothes and perfect smiles, everyone has their not-so-perfect secrets.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. We're here for the finale of season 5. Welcome back to another episode of 3 Gossip Girls. I'm Liz.
I'm Michelle.
And Shauna's here.
Hello.
My sister, highly requested, always
Back
for a finale. Again. She's back again for an uneventful finale
my
episode.
Favorite finale.
I know. And I teased it, and Michelle was like, accurate.
Just when you think about how this season started to where, like, so much happened, but then I guess nothing really happened.
Yeah, we started this season where Serena was in LA. She was working on the movie, and Blair and Louis were planning wedding stuff, right? They had just come back. I honestly don't remember what anyone else was doing besides... Yeah, they were sending out their save the dates, and everyone was getting them, and Dan was upset, and Chuck was upset.
Yeah.
Chuck was a yes man.
Chuck was a yes man. Oh my God. It feels like a million years ago.
Yeah.
But we're here for season 5, episode 24, The Return of the Ring. Original air date May 14th, 2012. Written by Sarah Goodman, directed by J. Miller Tobin. Summary. When Gossip Girl goes after Blair as she's never done before, Serena admits she may have unintentionally played an important role in Blair's latest nightmare. Meanwhile, Nate invites Lola to move in with him, and Lily must make a decision about the future of her marriage. Finally, Blair must make a choice between the two men in her life. Sounds like every other episode.
Post this with any other season.
Any season, any episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my Glassful of Gossip tonight, I actually was inspired. There was many cocktail names at the Shepherd's divorce party, and I'm going to name a few because I thought they were great. So there was Prenup Shots, Cheating Bastard, Gold Digger, Midlife Margarita, Mistress Martini, Amicable Split, Annulment Julep, Lying Bitch, and then the beers were irreconcilable. I cannot say the word. Draft, Trophy Wife, and Alimony. So I went naturally with our favorite drink, which is a margarita. Total Betty Gals love a margarita, and I titled it "I'm All In" for Blair's final words. And we are all set for 10 more episodes of this podcast.
Wow.
I cannot believe it.
Yeah.
So my 3 gossip words I gave you last week were entries for Blair's diary, which you nailed.
Yeah.
Revenge. First, Blair and Serena, Lola and Chivy, Lily, Bart, Chuck. I mean, everyone was out for revenge. And then annulment for Lily's 2 husbands.
Right.
And you got that one too.
Yeah.
You were great. Okay, so we have to open up the episode and talk about Serena. Oh my God, Serena. Guys, it's not... These sad people, I'm sorry. You're not going to be happy with me. And you knew it was coming. You knew it was coming, right?
But this isn't even... I feel like if you're a Sag lover, it's not genuine.
It's not.
So how can you be happy for this? Unless
can't
you like watching these two on screen make out.
I mean, they have chemistry, but everyone on the show has chemistry.
They do, but it's not in good nature.
Right. So Serena, she's been asked to join David O. Russell's team again, just reminiscent of the beginning of the season, to work on another movie for the summer. And her and Blair, as we see, are on the outs again because of the diary. They have an argument that day where Serena claims, this is the kicker, she was never going to use it. She just wanted to know that she could. Are you kidding me?
Is it better or worse that she actually said that and admitted it?
She admitted it, and she admits because of like the pad situation. I'm like, I'm sorry, what was that? Which one was that? The reason, the fact of that Blair is dating him, or that one time where they lied after her wedding? Like, what time were you mad about?
Right.
I can't with her.
It's bad.
It's so bad. And Blair tells Serena that she has blocked Gossip Girl from Dan's phone, so he's temporarily out of the loop with the entries, but it's only a matter of time before he figures this out. So she tells Serena she better fix this fast. Blair and Dorota and the minions go through all of Blair's old diaries that she has kept over the years to make sure there's nothing else incriminating in there, which is so funny. She's got like 100 Tiffany blue diaries with like heart lockets. So Blair. It's so cute.
And I love that it's all in a trunk.
And they're all in a box and it's beautiful and they're all lined up. It's amazing. So Blair heads into warn Eleanor about the diary entries, and this is when Eleanor tells her, I have something to tell you, and Blair, we find out later that she's passing on her company. She's retiring.
Yeah, me too.
And Blair is going to take it over, which in the new Gossip Girl they kind of spoil, like, oh well, Blair works. I mean, we could have assumed that she worked in fashion.
I mean, I guessed that. I assumed that's what's coming. Yeah,
this is what her future holds, which is awesome. And then we go back to more entries. There are a few, and the next is about Dan and maybe how the pair relationship is only cultural stimulation, and is that enough? And what if she never loves anyone like she loves Chuck? Obviously. It's like this episode, you could have picked it out of any season. Yeah. Everything that happened, and especially the Chuck and Blair situation, which we'll get to, I felt like that entire scene was cut from every episode.
It's just reiterating what we already know.
Yes, exactly. So she's angry that Serena still hasn't made this right for her, and so she orders Penelope to find dirt on Serena to post on Gossip Girl. So I guess she couldn't find anything, so she decides to make up a fake diary entry that Serena has actually never read The Beautiful and Damned, and she just lied about it to get her job last year, which obviously is not true.
Right.
And we go back to Serena for a minute. She gets a call from Dan in regards to talking about Lily, and she blurts out like, oh my God, have you seen the post on Gossip Girl? I can't believe it. And Dan's like, what are you talking about? As we know, Blair has blocked it from his phone. And she's like, please don't read it. Don't make it a big deal. And just don't read any of the diary entries. So of course this makes Dan want to read the diary entries.
Well, right? Wouldn't you?
Yes,
Somebody's
absolutely.
telling you not to do what you're going to want to do.
Especially your girlfriend's diary. Oh, my girlfriend's diary has been posted all over for everyone to read, and now I can't read it.
Especially since you've been feeling insecure.
Yeah. And he's always insecure when it comes to Blair.
Or any relationship.
Yeah. And so he sees the entry about her saying she still loves Chuck, and he's shocked by it. He's like, oh, man. They made up later, Dan and Blair, and she tries to explain that this particular entry was after their bad sex experience that time. And he's like, this has nothing to do with physical. Like, this is your feelings. These are your feelings. This is not about sex. And he reminds her, you remember I told you I loved you, and you still haven't responded to that.
He said you acted like I didn't say it.
Right. You like ignored it.
But she didn't.
No, she's like, I heard you, but I'm not going to say it. Right. Like, I heard it.
Thank you. Right. Didn't
or she said, I know.
He says, quote, do you know that I love you? And she's like, I do now.
Oh, I do now.
Okay,
I do now.
Okay.
Let's go to lunch or whatever it was.
So she acknowledged it.
Right. She heard it. She acknowledged it. She just didn't respond to it.
She's in a way
that he wanted her to.
Right.
And then he gives her an ultimatum. He's like, you need to decide how you feel about us before midnight tonight, like Cinderella. And, because we're going to go to Italy together. And if you're not going to tell me how you feel, then I'm going to go alone. I'm like, don't threaten her. She's not scared.
Yeah, go.
She doesn't care to go to Italy. She's never wanted to go to Italy with you. I'm sorry.
She's trying to convince herself.
Exactly. So after that, Serena approaches Blair about the rumor that Blair had started and how, oh my God, this jeopardized my summer job. How dare you? And Blair is like, you jeopardized my whole life. How dare you? I win. And so they have such a blowout that this is when Blair actually tells her, you need to get out of my house. Please go. Leave your key with Dorota. And so, and then also at that point too, Serena's like, you still love Chuck. You still love him and you won't admit it. And I think that also Blair doesn't want to admit it. And she popped off even more because of that.
It just added fuel to the fire.
She popped. Yeah. So Serena then sees Penelope outside. She tells her that she needs to be on Serena's side of the plan. And this is to prevent Blair from going to this party later. After that, Blair heads to see Chuck to make sure he wasn't hurt by her journal entry. He's like, it was a year ago. Why would I be hurt? And plus, like Michelle and I were saying, like, he was there. He knows what happened. He knows he fucked up. She fucked up. Like,
right.
There's no bad blood there. Like they've already even said their apologies to each other
many times.
Yeah. So
many times.
She just wanted to see him, and he thought that she came maybe because they broke up, her and Dan. And she's like, no. And he's like, okay, so let me move on. How many times are
you have something
to
say to me?
Yeah, I'm gonna move on unless you have something to say. So I'm gonna leave, but unless you still have something to say. And she's like, no, I don't. But she gets her phone rings, and this is when she has to leave. And at that point too, Dan even says it's a different ultimatum now. Like, you need to come to the Shepherd party and tell me how you feel before midnight, like way before midnight. Mm-hmm. Eleanor and Blair are back at the Waldorfs, and this is after she has told her about her company, and Blair says that now she needs to pick between Chuck and Dan. But very quickly she decides her decision. Obviously, we're not surprised.
Well, she always knew.
She's always known.
But did you denying it the whole season?
Did you like her choices? Like, oh, I'm vulnerable, and I've never been happier. Right? Wasn't it with Chuck? Never been happier before.
She says with Chuck, she's vulnerable and never been happier. But he also has hurt her very much. And Dan, he's her best friend. She's safe. I'm sorry. How is this? And again, I'm not shipping Pear any longer. I'm really, truly over it after I've watched this episode for 3 times now. I'm so over it. So it's not even like a team. It's like she literally just said, I'm safe and he's my best friend and he hurt me and I feel vulnerable. I just don't get it. She just doesn't love him.
There's no passion. The passion's with Chuck.
The passion is with Chuck. I'm still having a hard time seeing it 6 years later.
It's just not our
what
couple.
She sees in him, or
do I see what Blair sees in Chuck? Do you see what Blair sees in Chuck?
No.
Oh, she used to.
No, I'm sure. I mean, I get they have chemistry, like from an outside perspective,
But they all have chemistry.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, so the party is happening, which is an awesome party throwback to the pilot episode with the Shepherd wedding. And it's in Grand Central Station, or they've made it look like Grand Central Station.
Good point. I thought it was.
They panned, and I was like, oh, but then the party itself, I don't know, didn't really look like it.
But where the hookup scene happens, that wasn't in Grand Central, was it?
No.
That was in a hotel bar?
So
I think it's in a hotel.
Okay, then maybe they just
I think
quickly shot it.
Was in the hotel.
Recreated Grand Central. I don't really know.
They're having a divorce party.
It's a divorce party.
Throw a Grand Central.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and it's a throwback to the pilot because this is the party that Serena and Nate hooked up at, and this was like the end all of Blair and Serena's relationship back then. And so Serena gets there. She sees Dan. She tells Dan Blair will be there, and again tells him don't check Gossip Girl though. And of course he does, and he sees that Blair's at the Empire, which I guess she was at this point. Mm-hmm. And it's funny because Serena is plotting at this point in the episode, but it just so happened that it worked out that Blair was at the Empire to make Dan even more she didn't tell her to go there, so it just so happened that Blair was at the Empire, so Serena's like, oh, this is working out in my favor, which this fuels Dan even more. So he's questioning his relationship. He's like listing off reasons why Blair treats him like shit, and then Serena, and then Katie, whatever her name is, gets a picture of Chuck at the Empire holding Cotty, maybe. Sorry. They spell it Cati in the text message.
Cotty, I think.
Cotty.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Cotty Katie?
Cotty Katie Cody, whatever.
We do have 2 people that do see what Blair and Chuck see in each other. Kimberly and Estella.
Okay.
I mean, people see it. Like,
I'm sure people.
I mean, I do think they have chemistry for sure. And the more I watch this, I'm like, you two just be together and stop.
Right. And at this point,
same.
They're
one half. What's the saying? One side of the coin. What's the saying?
2 halves of a whole or something? No,
whatever it is.
Whatever is the same. They are that. They are that.
I never get sayings right.
Yeah. So she gets a photo of Chuck at the Empire holding his engagement ring due to Bart, which we'll get to. And this gets posted on Gossip Girl, and Dan's like, wait, what? Now Chuck's gonna propose? And I'm like, who says this? Like, imagine, if Ryan was like holding an engagement ring and you guys haven't been dating for like 10 years. And someone's like, oh my God, he's going to propose. It's like, what? Why would that be your first thought?
Because it just shows how insecure
they're
he
also
is.
drinking.
And they're drinking. He's fueling. Yeah, they're taking shots.
I didn't even take that into account.
He's getting fired up, and Serena's adding to the fire. So she decides that she's going to knock a cocktail waitress's tray with drinks. It spills on them, and this is like so perfect because now she has to get him alone so they can change. But before that, Penelope is doing her best to keep Blair away from the party, and Blair outsmarts her as we knew she would. She sneaks out of the other room, and Eleanor is so funny. She's like, she left, you stupid girl. I love so this part. She was so mean to Penelope in this episode.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in this random empty room that has a humongous bar. Nobody's in it. This is the same setup as Nate and Serena in the pilot episode. And they're undressing because, you can't dry off your clothes unless they're off your body.
How are they drying off their clothes?
What are you using?
They're going to go to the bathroom, put it under the...
Maybe,
but they're going to walk in shirtless and in her slip? And you wouldn't undress in the bathroom?
It doesn't make sense. It's so...
And how could Padge fall for this? Because that's...
He was under a little bit of the influence.
No.
They were nowhere near as like the drunk that...
I just don't... No.
I'm not excusing it.
It's not.
No,
it's definitely not.
Not
it's
saying
inexcusable. And he just is like looking at her, and she's looking at him. She's like, gives him his whole speech about like, you shouldn't trust Blair. She doesn't love you. I love you. And Dan's just like, oh. And before he can even say something, she kisses him. And he's like, yeah, sure.
And he goes with it.
Sure.
But they really go into it.
They do it. They do it on the bar, which is like protection. Where is the protection?
Wow.
I was thinking that with the elevator scene with Blair and
Yes.
Dan.
I'm always thinking about this.
God.
Well, what if they're on birth control?
I guess.
She could be on an
human
IUD.
error.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
true.
But
it's not. It's
No,
98%.
clearly she wasn't on birth control. She was married and having a baby.
oh, true. Oh wait,
Yeah.
was she pregnant at that point?
No, but like I would assume.
Oh, I
she
thought
got
you
pregnant.
were Serena. I'm like, when?
Oh no, Blair. I was talking about Blair with the elevator, no
With the
protection.
elevator.
I can
Yeah,
assume
no,
that
I know. It's all just you got to live the fantasy. It's hard for me to live a fantasy when it comes to that stuff.
Maybe
So they do
out.
it. Maybe
Maybe he pulled out.
again, stupidity.
Thank you.
So
Michelle.
they do it, and it's a little cringe after, and Dan's like, all right, well, thanks. Kind of like we always had chemistry, and Serena's like, yeah, we were always good. And then he sees her phone is like propped up in the position. He's like, oh, weird, your camera's on. And she's like, no, it's not.
Oh, it's filming us.
Oh, it's filming us. It's so weird. I must have pressed a button. And then he looks deeper and sees the text from Penelope stating that she couldn't distract Blair. And Dan puts all the pieces together. And then he blames her for cheating.
Okay. First off, so she was going to film to get back at Blair to post on Gossip Girl.
I guess so.
So we know she's in love with Padge, or so she thinks and says.
She keeps saying that.
So you finally hook up with the man you're in love with.
This is the way you're going to do it?
This is the way you're going to do it. You're actually doing is revenge.
It's revenge sex.
Yeah.
Right.
And then what was her plan? Was her plan really to get back at Blair, or did you really want to get Padge back?
I mean, I'm sure that was like her win-win situation.
But when it got posted, there was only 2 people in that room.
Right.
Also,
right.
Why would you want you on video
Exactly.
sent out
Well,
to
that's Serena.
I don't know.
But it's just, yeah. She just, I can't. I have no
so
words.
bad.
I have no words for her. And like, yes, Blair said to you, "Oh, you don't get your internship job, whatever it is for the summer, but you ruined my life." And then Serena's like, "Well, I want revenge on you for ruining my summer." How does that does
No.
not equal out?
No.
So you're gonna get revenge on your best friend by sleeping with her boyfriend just because you were upset about being her boyfriend and that you lost your summer job. You can get another job.
But also, you love this person, so you're just using him.
And you're using him, so it's like, why would you think that would ever make him want to be with you?
And so you actually don't really love him.
Right. You wouldn't use
You
someone
wouldn't
you
do
love.
this. Or sleep with him and not film it.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like, oh, it could be, just our secret. And then eventually Serena could be like, well, anyway, Dan and I slept together. But
Right.
she wasn't thinking
so
that way.
bad.
It's so bad.
Gross.
Yeah. We'll sum up the rest of Chuck and Blair later. We have to talk about Nola, which...
You like
Shanna
her.
likes Lola.
Oh no! I said okay. I like Lola, but like in the sense of like she's a cute girl,
Yeah, she's a
It's
beautiful
not like
girl.
I'm like attached to her or think she's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I just think she's a cute girl.
No.
Yeah, she's like thrown into like all this like whirlwind.
But she also
Right.
chose to stay.
she did.
She did,
She
but wouldn't if you had Chase Crawford? Wouldn't you choose to stay? I sure would.
Well, he was so inappropriate with her in the beginning.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. And Nate Archibald, you like my world. I'm a nice guy.
Like Lily like vouches for him. It's just like the whole
yeah,
situation
it's
was
not, it wasn't cute.
No.
So Nate decides he wants Lola to move in with him. I want to see her every day. She already sleeps here all the time. And Chuck's like, yeah, sure. I guess that's a good idea. But Lola has other plans this summer. She's got offered a job as the swing in Wicked, which is awesome. And she's so busy that they don't even get to talk about what Nate was there to talk to her about. So later, Nola, they chat, and William is also there because this is when he's signing over Carol's half of Cece's estate to Lola. And in front of William, Nate's just like, move in with me. Which I'm like,
And also like, hi, Dad. How
Hi,
are
Daddy.
you? So good to see you.
I'm like, you've known him for 2 weeks.
Nothing's been weird at all.
Yeah, it was very unbelievable that she would be so like immediately close with her dad at this point. Yeah. So she goes to see Carol at the jail, and Carol is so thrilled to tell her daughter that a very high-end lawyer is taking her case pro bono. Lola's very sus of this, but Carol tells her, just move on with your life, move in with Nate. I don't want you to ruin the life that you have here, the one that I didn't want for you. And then Lola texts Lily to see if they can meet up, and Lily agrees, and Lola is questioning, maybe did you have something to do with my mom's lawyer? And Lily says she didn't. But then at that point, Vanya brings a letter from Lily's lawyer where it is the same law firm as the pro bono case
Right.
for Carol.
So that means Lily will connive and Carol won't have a good experience.
Right. She won't
That's
have
the way I took it.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Yeah.
how I took
Yeah,
it too.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
okay, it's the same lawyer. So that means Lily has them in her back pocket.
Right.
There's no way Carol could probably get out of jail from
Right,
this.
right.
Yeah, so Lola is pissed immediately. So now she's out for revenge. And then we go on to the rest of the crazy with the Bart and the Lily and the Rufus stuff. So Rufus and Dan briefly talk about the return of Bart. And Rufus states that he doesn't really know how Lily is feeling because they haven't talked. And so he does eventually call her. She ignores the call, and she's talking to Bart in the flesh. And later that day, Rufus talks to his lawyer and discovers that Bart and Lily are actually not divorced. And they never were. So legally, one of her present marriages has to be annulled. And he's like, I got to make sure that it's not mine. Like, what kind of...
Did you do a deep dive if this was an actual thing?
I didn't.
Because as an estate planning attorney's office, all the CC Will thing, pretty accurate.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But as
What do
I was
you mean?
watching it,
What do you mean?
like the contested will, and then naming the executor, and if the executor gives the person money, then
Yeah.
all of it. I was watching it. I'm going, this is probably one of the first shows. Not bad.
To get it
Not
right.
bad.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, the signing over the half after that, I don't know if that's really happened.
Questionable.
Right.
But I was like, watching it. Not bad.
Well, how did you feel, to go back to that, how did you feel about Cece giving Chivy her
I was
estate?
all for it.
Right? We were
Yeah,
so
we were
for
all
it
for
here.
it.
Yeah.
all for it.
When that happened in real time, when I watched it.
real time.
In real time back in
I was
2012.
so excited in 2012, in my second year of college. I was all excited.
We loved it too, but then when Chivy was like a little bitch about taking the apartment away,
That was
Well,
that
they
just didn't
screwed
make
her.
sense.
they
like,
did.
you know.
They, but also she conned them.
She
We
right.
love
She-
Chivy.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, she did.
It
She
just
did.
didn't make sense for her wanting to be with these people as family and then kicking out of the apartment.
Right.
Sure.
It didn't match.
I also thought when I first watched it that she wasn't going to take the money.
Yeah.
You know?
right.
It's like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
She could be like, this is not mine. I love Cece. I love you guys.
Right.
Right. She could have done that,
She could have done that.
but she didn't. Bart, he has weaseled his way back into Lily's heart yet again. They talk about lost time, reminisce. They both apologize for the way things went down, you know, her leaving him for Rufus. She should have, you know, cared about her marriage. I'm like, oh, which one? You should care about all of them equally, but she didn't. And Bart says, sadly, he knows that she'll just never choose him over Rufus. But hey, they have a son together. Maybe that could sway us. You know, I'm so appreciative of the way you took care of Charles all these years. And I'm also like, well, Lily and Rufus also have a son together. So it's the same. Scott or Charles.
Scott.
I still can't
It's a
believe,
hard choice.
I still can't believe we will never see him again, and that's their child.
It's for the best.
It's for the best. He got out while it was still
terrible
okay.
Actor.
Awful.
It was rough the whole thing.
The whole time.
It was so bad. The whole thing. I'm sure he's really matured now. Okay.
Yes, no,
Yes,
I'm sure
I
he's
hope
wonderful.
so. I hope so. So Rufus meets up with Bart first and tells him he needs to sign the annulment papers, and if he wants to make Lily happy, like he says, he'll do this. So Bart's like, yes, this is what I want. I just want Lily to be happy. I've changed. In all those years I was hiding, Michelle's like, oh, but you never were intentionally trying to come out of hiding.
Right. He
so.
claims he did all this soul searching.
Soul searching.
What did you think about Rufus going and presenting these papers and Lily had no idea?
Yeah, he was doing it on her behalf.
But they didn't even have the discussion.
No, they didn't. It was messed up. And then they have a conversation later where Lily's like, you didn't even fight for me in this marriage for the past few weeks. We haven't spoken. And now all of a sudden you're going to take it upon yourself because you're jealous
Yeah.
to just give Bart the paperwork.
It's a competition.
I kind of see Rufus's point though. Like they were married. How long are they married now?
3-ish years.
3 or 4 years. And she was leaving Bart for him.
Yes.
So why would
Yes.
she will have to decide and choose which marriage?
Well,
she's
right.
in?
But I guess if he
they've
was
having issues.
they've been having
recently.
issues. So if he was confident
But-
like his son, they wouldn't have to.
But to just go behind the back,
No, yeah, absolutely.
that's messed up.
But I guess from his perspective, there shouldn't even be
A question.
There shouldn't
or
be a
decision.
question.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There shouldn't be. She shouldn't be with either one, honestly.
Right.
Of course.
Clearly.
Mm-hmm. So he says, I'll sign it by the end of the day. You'll have the paperwork. So during this time, Chuck is also setting up a press conference at the Empire for Bart to make his first appearance back to Bass Industries. But before that, Bart tells Chuck he's so proud of his son. He regrets not treating Lily better. And you love Blair. You should fight for her. Us Basses do extraordinary things, do grand gestures of love. And so he whips out Chuck's engagement ring from Harry Winston because he was getting a casual like trinket present for Lily at Harry Winston.
No big deal.
No big deal. And he's like, you need to fight if that's what you want. So Lily does receive the annulment papers later on, and she's like very shook up about it. She's like, Lola, see yourself out. I have to go lie down. Because Bart signed the paper. You guys talked once in the last 3 years and now you're upset.
You have to have your options.
I guess so. Yeah, she was really,
Yeah.
she was pissed about this. She was pissed.
Well, yeah.
So she heads to see Bart and she asks him why he signed the annulment papers. And he's like, I just, Rufus came by earlier today. And so she realizes that this was all because of Rufus. And then Rufus barges in. He's like, I knew it. You were in cahoots. And she's like, what are you doing? And I'm so upset that you would do this behind my back. She rips up the papers and she says, it's my choice who I want to annul or who I want to be
do you think
married
it's just
to.
out of spite? She's like, F you, Rufus. I'm not letting you win.
Right.
I'll go be with Bart.
And it might be a spiteful thing. Like, you didn't want to fix this marriage. And now, Bart wants to be with me.
And we'll have
And
money.
he's got lots of money and he understands my life. Like, we understand each other. So... as we said, there is a press conference and this is about to go down. Chuck and Bart head up to the podium. Bart announces he is the sole company owner in Bass Industries. He's the only Bass. And poor Chuck's face is like, what? I can't believe it. And at that point, Blair has come to confess her love to him. And he can't even be looking at her and she's looking at him. She's like, oh my God, what did just happen? And they go up on the roof, Chuck and Bart, and Chuck's so pissed. So pissed. Like, you lied. And Bart's like, actually, I never said I was giving it to you. You just assumed. He's such a dick. were you expecting him to take this company from his son?
I wasn't.
Yeah.
I really wasn't. But I bet Bart's now
He was
like
a changed man.
everything's coming out Millhouse for Bart. Bass.
He's like, I'm just getting my old life back.
I know. Getting the full business, getting his wife, money. It's like nothing happened.
He tells Chuck this company needs to be handled by a man and not by a boy. And I'm thinking like, yeah, well, Chuck is only 20 years old, but still, like, he's done so much, and Bart's like, Blair is the reason why you're not successful.
And the fact that he used the ring as a pawn.
Yeah, he's like, that was a trick. I was trying to see if you would take the bait, and you did. You always cave when it comes to Blair.
And it's like, Chuck rescued you, you ass.
And he says that.
Yeah.
He says, like, I'm the one who got you out of hiding, but you're not appreciative of that. And then Blair comes up to the roof, and you should see, I have a big red box in my notes of like my rant here, but
long.
It's long. So Blair, as we said, she witnesses what has happened, and we have yet another Chuck and Blair scene where one party says, I love you, it's time, I'm ready, and the other is like, oh, I can't do it now, has to wait. And while I sort of understand Chuck's side of, I just got everything I've been working towards like ripped from under me. Like, I am Chuck Bass. He says I need something of my own because Blair says, well, we'll be together and I'll have my mom's company and we'll figure this out. And he's like, I want my own thing now, which was Blair's argument a few seasons ago. And then that was also her argument last season. And it's just like, this whole thing, what did I write in my here? I can't believe I have to summarize this again for the fourth time maybe on this platform. I literally wrote that, and I said, Blair says I'm ready to be with you, Chuck, and because he's so hurt from Bart, he dismisses it. Writers, this ain't cute. This ain't a love story. This ain't healthy. But at the point, just let them be together. This is terrible. It sent me over the edge with this already lackluster finale. That's what I wrote in my notes. This was me like typing my notes like furious. I'm like,
XOXO gossip
do I
list.
have to type this again? You guys know the scene. It's happened in every season.
I feel like we could take this scene, take the dialogue, and
What
be
did
like,
I-
which season was
Which
this?
season? Nobody would know. Or you would know because
if
only
you're a
outfits.
super fan.
Exactly. Outfits.
Compilation videos. I'm sure there's a compilation video.
I'm
of them.
sure there is.
But it's just like, holy shit, let's just make this love story more drawn out and let's get married already.
Come on, we got one more season. You know,
They're
We have
getting married
We have
next
10
season.
episodes. You're going to do this
and they're
before the
fast.
10?
Oh, I'm
fast
sure they're
show.
fast.
Yeah.
But
You got to work quick. Yeah, I'm just, at this point, I'll be on the chair team here.
Yeah, me
Let's just
too.
get it
No,
over
my
with.
favorite. I think looking back, my favorite chair season is next season because it's pretty
the
good.
end.
Well, it's the end.
It's like
you, have
you
a
should be
resolution.
tamed by now.
Yeah, you have a resolution, yes or no. And also, like, they're the least bothersome, I think.
Yeah, because I would
because
hope.
what else can you do in 10 episodes?
Right. You don't want to like do this for 10 episodes.
I'm ready. I'm not. I'm ready.
No.
I'm not.
Like, just let's let it be. Let's just let it be. Yeah, so
It's great.
I was like, you know
love
what?
it.
You deserve each other. I'm over it. I'm sick of like being let down by you. So just be together.
I really don't think I've ever watched a show where I didn't have a favorite couple.
Same. No, there's not one couple left on this show besides Eleanor and Cyrus.
Oh,
Sure,
yes.
I've watched
And
the show.
Vanya and Dorota, but they're never.
You don't have a favorite? It's Eleanor and Cyrus.
It's
No,
Eleanor
I
and
know,
Cyrus.
but
That's
I
it,
meant
though.
like main core 4 favorite couple that you're like, yes.
Right. Yeah. No, there isn't.
No.
Yeah. So we have one week later. Blair heads to Paris with Eleanor. They're going to get some stuff rolling with Waldorf Designs. And I guess Blair does have to find a designer because, as she said, I'm not a designer. I'm more of like the businesswoman creator type of role. And so now she needs someone to design the clothes. Lola heads to do Wicked. And Nate stays back to work on The Spectator. She tells Nate she's donating Cece's money because she doesn't want to be tied to the Vanderwoodson evil side anymore. And he's like, oh, where did you donate it? And she's like, oh, a very worthy cause. And then we see she gives all of her money to Chivy. And she tells her that this is her money. It was more hers than it ever was Lola's. This is my way of being free of the Vanderwoodson society, and also our agreement is you need to take down Lily with it. Like, what? Oh, come on. I was so mad. I was like, Chivy's face, like, yeah, take down Lily. And I'm like, no.
Why, Chivy?
I mean, like, Lily should get some at this point.
Yes.
But also not by Chivy.
Right.
Leave my sweet angel alone.
Like Chivy. Yeah, but is she the sweet angel? She's like, I'll
She's
do anything for a
not.
buck at this
I know.
point.
It's
No,
so
no, just to be included. She'll do anything to be
That's
included.
true. That's a good way to look at it.
not necessarily a buck. She did the acting role
Why
for
can't
free
they just
last
like
episode
take the
or-
money and become roommates and have like a cute
I
life on their
know.
own?
They should have their own spin-off show.
They
right?
should.
Should have.
Like sisters.
The two Charlottes.
Yeah, that's what it could be called. The two Charlottes.
Oh my god.
It would have been cute.
Two
We
Charlottes
had
take
some
Manhattan.
research done on Lily and Rufus's marriage.
Oh.
And so it seems that if he came back from the dead, you can't have two marriages, so their marriage would be invalid. Lily
Anyway,
and Rufus's.
because it was second.
Because it was after.
Oh.
So
Thank
either
you
way,
to Vic and Estelle. Thank you very much.
thank you.
Thank
So
you.
either way, they would have had to do something about that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
Lily then, in this week later, gives Rufus the annulment papers to stay married to Bart.
Yeah, but the way that they have that conversation,
They're like smiling and laughing.
he's like, "You sure you want to do this?" And she just smiles, and he smiles, and I'm like, "You better stay married to this bitch."
to Bart.
Yes.
I can't wait
Do
for next season.
not.
I can't wait.
This better not like she's gonna cheat again with Rufus. Like, are we just
I
gonna
can't-
repeat and
I
repeat
can't
and
wait.
rinse and repeat?
I can't wait.
Do we
Yeah.
give Rufus stuff to next season?
Oh, he's got
yes,
stuff.
He's got
He's
stuff.
got stuff.
Does he have like some hookups?
I'll give you that. He has a hookup. He's got a hookup.
Oh.
One or so.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah. So Rufus, they have like this like civil kind of interesting chat, and she's like, "This marriage has been over for a while. Like, it's fine. Her and Bart are gonna go to the Hamptons for the summer." Serena goes to see Dan. This scene, he's deleting emails from Blair. I guess the two have broken up, right? Like, there's things that have been said. Serena confesses her love yet again. Like, I'm sorry, we're two adults, and you did cheat, so don't go blaming me. And I love you. Like, I just love you. And he's like, stop it right there. There is no us, just you. And I can't wait to be rid of you after our parents get divorced. Like, I never want to see you again.
It's so harsh.
Sorry. I don't know. I'm laughing because I cannot believe she's still expressing she loves this guy. Look at his face when he looks at you.
Gets some
He feels
self-worth.
nothing. Yes, get some self.
Get some
Like, come
please.
on, you're so
Worth.
great.
Please.
You
Let's
literally
get Carter Bazin back.
Yeah,
all
let's
right?
get Carter back.
filmed you guys having sex to post on Gossip Girl.
Did you think he was going to be okay with
I
that?
was like, you're right. The passion is deep.
Sean said season 6 Rufus is a wild ride.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, I mean, after 5 seasons of you not giving him anything.
Well, he was like a house
plant. A house plant.
Yeah, sure. That wasn't what I was looking for. Yeah, for like
A doormat.
Seasons.
Seasons.
Well, 4 and 5 for sure.
Absolutely.
When him and Lily were starting to reconnect and and they got married in 3, I guess it was.
Yeah.
That was giving him something, but 4 and 5, we have done nothing with him. Not one thing.
Yeah.
And so it was, you can see there was no passion left in this relationship that we once loved. So, and they did it on purpose, right? The writers
you
wanted to
over it?
separate them.
Oh.
I'm
okay.
so over it.
Because you really liked it in the beginning.
Yeah, well, because
yeah, of
they were the
course.
only relationship
I mean,
we
I
were
liked it in the
shipping.
beginning too.
No,
don't
no,
get
no.
me wrong.
Over it.
Over it. I'm so,
So
over
over it.
Let
every
Lily and
relationship.
Bart be evil.
Yeah, let's
I'm
do that.
fine with that. I still love Lily. I know she does shady shit. I still love
Oh,
her.
I still love her.
She is. Oh, she's so bad.
I love her though.
She's so bad.
I know each season it's like this is a good
She
season
digs
for
a
her.
digger.
Yeah.
Digger.
No,
To
I
dig
enjoy
people.
watching her. And usually characters progress, and she's just like,
She's
"Nah."
gotten worse.
Yeah, right. Like Eleanor as a parent,
Oh,
gone
Eleanor,
better. Lily as a
yeah.
parent,
Eleanor's was great.
But she's entertaining to watch, Lily.
so entertaining. And listening to Jessica's podcast, how they said like Kelly was from Melrose Place, so like she knew like, oh, I'll do this. Yeah, sure, that works. Like she was so ready for any type of
Yeah.
like ridiculous scandal that she was like, yeah, I understand.
great.
I
She's
understand
so
the
good.
world.
So
She's
good.
so good.
Yeah, I love it. We have Chuck. He heads to see Jack because Jack was also cut out of Bass Industries. The boys are yelling
I
upstairs.
thought that was Liam about to throw up. I'm like,
oh Oh my god, he thought he was gonna throw up.
And Michelle's like, no.
I know, please don't.
Oh my God.
Can't do it anymore.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my God.
Jack and Chuck, they head to Monte Carlo together, and they're at a casino. They're trying to win back some money. He's later met by Blair, who says that she's there to fight for him because he always has fought for her.
Looking
Like a
gorgeous.
snack.
She's the whole damn
Oh
mule.
my
She's the whole
God.
meal.
She's gorgeous.
Her and
5
orange.
course.
She should wear orange every day.
I know, she looks
Every single
amazing
day.
in that color.
Oh, God.
But like, again, same storyline.
Same storyline.
Now it's my turn. Hee hee.
Right. So, and then we have a great team, which Michelle was so excited to see Georgina back,
Oh,
where
yeah, I love
Dan
her.
and Georgina, they are in the car together. He asks her for help to write the real Upper East Side expose, the thing he didn't write in the past. I'm like, what are you going to be writing?
We laughed, right? We all
Yeah.
laughed at this.
So you don't have the quote that he says, right? Like her photographic memory
And something
for scandal. Like the way he outlines it, I was like,
And she's like,
Yes.
you're so lucky that Philip gave me a hall pass for you. And he's like, that's not why I'm here.
So good.
We've done that before.
So good.
But I guess they are headed to Italy for his internship still, though.
yeah. So she's taking
So
Blair's
she's taking
place.
Blair's spot.
Oh, and is this what he's going to work on?
Mhm.
And she'll
Yeah.
act as Blair?
Mhm.
Perfect.
Yes. It's like, wasn't really
Great.
I mean, then when you open next season's episode, it makes more sense. But I'm like, they didn't really actually say where they were going. Serena leaves town, just as she does in the pilot on the train. She's upset. She's
Face
leaning
against
on the window,
Yeah.
and one of Damien Dalgard's minions comes to her. She buys Coke from him, and then she lets him hook up with her. He's like, my name is. She's like, I don't care what your
Zeke.
name is. Zeke.
I think it was Zeke.
Yeah, you're right. And then lastly, we get an exciting present from Diana to Nate, a USB with footage of the brothel, and an individual dressed in a black hoodie, very reminiscent of Pretty Little Liars, stealing Serena's laptop 2 weeks ago. So Diana's like, is this your Gossip Girl? So we're getting closer to them figuring out
Yep.
who Gossip Girl is.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sean says, how far into rock bottom do you have to go back to your dealer from 7 years ago to see if he still has Coke?
Right? You could go to anyone.
Super rock bottom.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's rough.
That's our
rough.
episode. Overall, it was a rough one. I
Mhm.
felt
It was
like
really
it was
bad.
probably the
It was
worst
bad.
finale of the entire show.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. No, it is, for
it's
sure.
absolutely, and this whole season, probably the worst
It's
one
the
as well.
worst
It's
season.
so bad.
It's
While
so
there
bad.
was some character development and we did get the pair stuff was exciting in the beginning, it's not exciting anymore. We met Chivy last season, so like really we didn't get anything this season.
we only got Lola.
We got Lola. Like, is she an addition?
I don't know.
Oh.
No, because spoiler, she actually is on the island.
Sorry.
What?
Yeah, I
Wait,
did.
I
think
thought you said she was in
I
season
lied.
6.
I'm sorry. I
No,
thought
she was mistaken.
she's uncredited and her voice is in one episode, and then the finale. I guess we do something with that, but she's not actually in it anymore.
So, okay, that does make sense.
It does make sense.
So then her and Nate break up.
Yeah, I guess
Which
they don't
there's,
even
no resolution to that. But also, like, why were they even together? Like, did they?
Convenience.
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 Poor Nate just.
So well, you know what? Good. I hope Lola leaves. She's touring. I hope she gets
We
to
hope she
continue to
gets
tour.
to be,
what she said.
Glenda the Good Witch
Right.
in Wicked.
Goes from swing
She'd
to
be
Glinda.
great.
She would be a great
She'd be
Glinda.
great. She'd be great.
You know?
Legally Blonde. There's a bunch of
Yeah,
blondes.
I could
so
so see her. She would
many.
be Elle perfectly.
Mean
Yeah.
Girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Regina.
Anyway, so that's my summary. We're gonna take a very short break, come back, and then we got all the questions and the trivia and all the good stuff. So
Can't wait.
we'll be right back. There we are.
Yeah,
Hi.
Good.
Back from break. I have some trivia. The episode was watched by 1.14 million viewers, so better
Yeah.
than the last few. The title is based off the movie Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. The episode takes place on May 7th, 2012. And then it's a goof. A lawyer claims that since Bart never legally divorced Lily, they are still married. However, Bart was legally declared dead, which means he has no claim or anything on anything. Interesting. We had some music by Golden State, the Ting Tings, Ted Brutus, Mrs. Mr., Zola Jesus, Magic Wands, Conduits, and Fun. Okay. Maria wants to know, do you think Serena blabbed to Dan about the diaries on purpose, or was it an accident? I mean, I think she probably just said them because to say them. Like, probably on purpose.
Yeah.
I think that the whole season, her and Nate have just been running their mouths.
Nate is so
every
bad.
time someone talks to Nate, he's and I think Serena the same. I think she just does not.
They're honestly
they
should be together.
Yeah.
I probably would be annoyed either way, but I think they should probably be
surprise.
together.
They get.
I hope so. I hope so.
Would you give Dan and Serena equal parts of the blame for what happened at the divorce party? I mean, equal parts, no,
Yes.
but
Equal parts
about what happened.
Absolutely.
It's the cheating situation. They're both wrong there for sure. He's wrong, but equal, she screwed him. Literally screwed him.
I don't know.
Figuratively,
Go ahead, Jen.
No, you can go.
No, it's just there was conniving and so
Right.
much
scheme
behind it, but he did cheat. He can't just blame that all on
Oh, no,
Serena.
absolutely.
He for the whole season has told her he has no feelings for her,
and then
essentially.
hooks up with her though.
That's
Bad.
ridiculous.
That is bad.
Ridiculous.
Very, very bad. Mixed signals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she just doesn't
He would have
see
hooked up
it.
with someone else, maybe, and they were conniving. Maybe I would have took a little less blame on him. Still blame, but
yeah.
not 50, 50. But
Mhm.
Yeah.
with Serena, that's fucked up.
Yeah. We got a sweet email from Jen, who is catching up on the podcast and is actually a new patron. So welcome to the network,
Yay.
Jen. They ask, what are you hoping to see in season 6? What are you hoping not to see?
I am hoping to see a chair wedding. I'm hoping to see, obviously, the resolution of Gossip Girl, which we know we're getting. I'm hoping to see Nate succeed in life and a clear plan for Serena. I don't think that's much to ask for.
No, it's not much to ask for.
Did you say Dan?
I don't give a shit about him. I do not give a
I
shit.
don't give a
He's
shit
going to be
about him.
I don't
fine.
give a
He'll
shit.
publish his books and cause issues. Like, I don't.
Yeah. Mike and Kim add, will there be a time jump? How will the season open? Which characters do you want to see back, and which ones do you want to see on the island? Even though I confirmed
I
Lola's
think
on
there
it.
will be a time jump because I don't think we're going to be in Italy.
Okay.
Or maybe we'll be a little bit in Italy. I don't think it's like pick up right like on the plane to Italy.
Right.
Characters that I'd be okay with on the island. Well, you just said Lola's on the island.
Which we would have been
I'd
so okay with
be
that.
fine if William was on the island.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be okay if Carol was on the island.
Yeah.
Oh, even though we're taking Lily down, right? So Carol's probably not on the island.
We would need her maybe for that somehow.
I don't know who else. Who else do I really hate that's still here?
Chuck.
Oh, well, no, Chuck. I would like to see Eric.
I would love to see Eric.
I would like to see Jenny. We know that's not happening.
No.
And Eric, we don't see, right? Is it in the finale,
He
though?
might be in the I think he's in the finale.
Is Jenny's in the finale?
I've seen the scenes. He's in the finale, right? Eric?
I'm not confirming.
Is
or
it like the
denying.
back of his head at a wedding or some bullshit?
Some
I
just
thought I
strangers
saw
head.
something, but okay.
Yeah. Those are the characters I'd like to see, and Georgina, of course.
Georgina, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
We also had another sweet email from Sasha. They were the ones who have watched Gossip Girl over 50 times and let us wrote us
Sasha!
that review.
Yes.
50
times.
Yeah. They ask, in your opinion, what has been the most shocking episode so far? So, I mean, we could do this season. We could do for 1 through 5. Shocking. I mean, what was I really shocked about? I'm trying to think.
I feel like, okay.
But I've known things. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm just going to stick to this season because I really don't remember much.
Yeah.
Probably Bart coming back.
Yeah,
that's shocking.
Even though like leading up to it, I called it in
Definitely
the episode,
shocking.
but I didn't think we were gonna do that.
No, I was. If I didn't know that, I probably would. Like I said in that episode, would have been really
I
surprised.
don't remember if I thought that when I watched it live. I think I thought that he was gone.
Yeah,
Like
You would think. Apparently, I called it. Apparently, I told you guys live.
yeah. Remember that time
Yeah.
you were here and we were
yeah, it was
dying.
the last time I was here
But why?
because
why
of the blood transfusion.
The blood. That's what it was, and we were talking
You're like,
about.
maybe it's this. Maybe it's Bart.
She's like,
I was
is,
kidding.
is
I
was like,
Bart not
he's
dead?
dead.
We're
And
like,
she's like, yeah, he's dead.
And then you said Vic too, kind of.
and then Vic in the chat was like, yeah, Bart's not. Maybe he's not dead. I'm like, oh my god, I'm dying.
Vic was with me. We're both like,
dying. Yeah, I guess Bart would have had to been the most shocking thing so far.
We were also panicked in the chat that time I was here last because they're like, oh my god, Michelle literally is getting the guest.
And I'm trying to think back to like,
So
remember
funny.
when there was like that cliffhanger in season 1 where Serena's like, I killed someone.
Yeah, I thought they killed someone. That's what I was thinking. That one was
But
pretty
also-
shocking. Other than that, I
But
don't
then
think
when you
so.
find out she didn't actually kill him, it was like,
well, he died.
he did die,
Yeah.
but she didn't do it. She didn't physically.
We didn't
kill
really
him.
think she killed someone though.
Oh, the
No.
Ben. No, the Ben thing that he got sent away and because Lily accused him. That
Juliet storyline.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
No,
love
just
that.
still
season.
loved all
specifically
that.
though the fact that Lily convicted him.
Yeah, no, that
of-
was bullshit.
Was it rape? Was it?
Yeah.
whatever it
Well,
Oh my!
Inappropriate relationship.
like for life. That was pretty rough.
Such a.
But she's so great.
I love her. I love the.
I think what we
entertaining
should
one.
do is do a bonus episode for summer programming about our top 10 most shocking Gossip Girl moments.
I think so. That's
so we can
great.
research and we can go back and like actually remember things that have happened.
I also want to petition for this episode. We actually don't have an MVP, and we name
All
top
the
three
shittiest. Oh, that's a great idea.
God.
because there is no MVP.
There's no MVP. There's no
because
MVP.
my MVP, you'd be like, "Why is that?" And be like,
Well, when I read you mine, you're gonna be like, oh,
"That's why I want to pick."
This is terrible.
Who gets the gold, silver, and bronze of shittiest this episode? That's a who should we reward?
yeah, that's a great idea. We'll do that.
Okay, thank you.
We had Vic sent us a nice email about how she loves this podcast
Aw,
and how
thank
you
you,
threatened
Vic.
to flip tables and my 3 gossip words. She asks, has your opinion about Chuck changed this season? No,
No, I'm in neutral zone.
I've stayed my same opinion about Chuck for the last 2 seasons.
I'm
maybe.
not, heated, but since day one of this podcast, I knew I wasn't going to love this character, and maybe,
Well, the first episode is bad.
No, I know.
I mean, that's why.
but I don't know his charm. If he doesn't do it for me, personally,
I don't connect to it.
So I'm happy. No, I'm not even happy. I'm neutral that he's trying to work his way with Jack.
Yeah, just take down Bart. It's cool. We'll see that happen.
Yeah.
Will you?
I don't know. Maybe we will.
It's such a random.
If you can bring back, this is for you, Shanna. If you could bring back Jenny or Vanessa, since we know you don't like them, who would you bring back and what storyline would you give them?
This is for me.
This is for you, Shanna.
Aw.
Oh, that's very sweet. Would I bring back
Jenny or Vanessa?
and what storyline would I give them?
Yeah. Or you can make one up, or you can, I guess, maybe insert them into what was going on here.
I would pick Jenny over Vanessa.
I figured that as much.
No offense.
Well, she's also related to Dan.
Yes.
Makes sense.
You know?
Yes. And I also feel like they just did nothing with Vanessa, which is terrible. Jenny, like I loved the storyline in like season 1 or 2, I think it's 2, when she does her own fashion line. Like I love that.
I know.
story.
I love
And
when
she,
she was
makes
like
out with
toe
Nate
to
at the
toe with
party.
Blair. Like
Yeah.
she was
Like if we
good.
could bring that back, I would enjoy that.
Yeah,
for
I
a
would have liked to
smidgen.
see that more so for her.
Do we get to see what happened to Jenny?
Matt, do you want me to answer that?
Yeah, you can answer it.
We see a little.
What about Vanessa?
We know a little. I don't
No,
remember.
okay.
I don't think so.
I was telling Michelle, I think she has like 2 lines in the finale, and that was it, right?
You told me. I think you
That's what I
said,
said, but
after
I-
dark.
But I
think
also
you did.
didn't remember if that was actually accurate.
I could not.
Wouldn't it
tell
be
you.
great if Vanessa came back and dated Nate?
It would be great.
Or maybe
Oh,
Vanessa.
you guys did say that in a podcast, and I did.
I would
acknowledge
be
that.
here for it.
I can't confirm or deny what I think.
No,
about that
honestly, I'm
because
here like
don't know how
petitioning.
Nate's
Like
gonna
I am
end
a
up.
serenade stand now. Let's serenade
Oh,
together.
Oh yes.
And that's it.
Oh, serenade. Yeah.
Like Chuck and Blair, they deserve each other. Serenade, they deserve
By
each
default.
Loose
By
lips.
default,
We don't
Loose
give a
lips.
shit about
Loose
Patch.
lips. Golden retrievers, they deserve each other.
Yeah, Luce's golden retrievers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like people out there though. They're very much Team Serenade and very much Darina. You know,
I hate Darina.
Yeah.
Sag is
Sag is
not
so
better,
much better.
but better than Darina.
Dorina
Yeah, they're
Doritos.
like hardcore fans of either side.
Mm-mm.
Who do we think was pettier, Serena or Blair?
Serena.
Pettier Serena, because, you know, she deserves some of that shit that Blair gave her.
Serena
was Gossip Girl.
was
Serena
Gossip Girl
literally Gossip Girl.
and needed content, so went to her best friend's diary. It's
Can you picture
bullshit.
her opening the book, taking a picture of the
No.
page, flipping a couple, taking a picture,
and then
of the
reading
page?
it like,
Yeah, like that's extra.
So
And then
messed
to
up.
say-
time.
Just to have it in case I was going to use it.
right. I wasn't going to use it, but just in case I needed to.
Fix said Barbie and Ken blabbermouths.
Oh, Barbie
Yes.
and Ken.
Nate.
Barbie
I-
and
yes, Nate.
Definitely Barbie
Thank you.
and
That's
Ken.
very accurate.
That's very accurate.
Yeah, no, definitely Serena, more petty than Blair. What do you think Chuck will say to Blair? What will happen there?
Like,
She says, I'm all in. I'm ready. Let's do it. I'm fight for you.
No,
and
I
he
think-
says nothing.
yeah, I think he's got to do shit first.
All right.
I don't think we're opening up and they're back together.
All right. So what are your chair predictions for episode 1?
I don't know. Maybe that she told him I'm all in. I just think of Scott Patterson.
Scott Patterson's podcast, yeah.
She told him I'm all in, and he got the message, and they're kind of like, all right, she's gonna go learn from Eleanor. He's gonna try to do things with Jack, and maybe they'll meet up in like 2 episodes or something.
Okay. Very good. Very
Maybe
good.
a wedding in episode 5.
Okay. So halfway.
Like,
will
are
be
we
the
gonna
wedding.
end with a chair wedding? No, we have to find out who Gossip Girl. Are we putting this
Right.
all
There's
in
a
one?
lot of
It's
things.
it's a very quick moving season. It's jam packed.
Well, it has,
has
to be.
Has to be.
All of a sudden, you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you write a diary? Do you ever write in a diary, and do you still have one? I mean, I had very, 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 very long time ago, but I don't think
You
it's
wrote in
anywhere.
it like
As
constantly.
a child.
don't really remember
No,
you
you
writing.
had more like diaries, I think, than
Yeah, but
I
did the diary that like it would give you the prompt and then you would like fill it in. Like
Why
I
not?
was
I like
creative,
those.
or like I didn't have the patience enough to like write. Today I did whatever. No,
Right,
nothing
almost
that.
just like just thought about it. Like never actually wrote it down. Like I feel like it would give my hand a cramp if I wrote down like all the things I was
Yeah.
thinking that day.
nothing that I think anyone would like if they found I would die. Like,
Right,
you know?
No. I had
Yeah.
a couple of diaries and a lot of dream journals
Mhm.
and then slam books, of course.
Slam books. That was
Of
like my
course,
diary.
yeah.
Those were like diaries. We passed them like this. was
Those I
each day.
still
if
get a
someone
kick
found.
out of when I
Yeah.
when I read them. I'm like, oh my god, the
Yeah.
things I was saying
Yeah.
in there. hmm Mike asks, what will happen to Serena? Jess adds, where is she going? Is she going to have another downward spiral?
Oh, Serena predictions.
Probably going to
Serena.
party, and then Blair, being the good friend, will have to go rescue her.
Even though she's mad.
Yeah, but Blair is loyal.
She's very loyal, especially when
So-
it comes to Serena.
I
They
think
always
she'll
have each
have to
other's
go
back.
rescue her.
Where do you think she's going now?
I have no. She's on the train. It was in New York City.
Yeah. They were she was leaving, but it looked like she was going like backwards.
Well, is she going to the Hamptons? She's just going to party there. I mean, Bart and Lily
Wasn't
have a
she in
house.
was she in Grand Central? Did they say or no?
I
It was an
don't-
outside train.
It was an outside train.
Yes, we saw the shot of it from the outside.
Maybe she got on the LIRR.
I can't confirm because I know where she goes.
I know where she goes to.
Oh,
obviously.
yeah.
I
Where
don't-
was she in boarding school?
that? Was Connecticut.
So maybe she goes back to Connecticut. Like we're going back to. Did she have friends there? What was her deal there?
I
Damien
mean, she had Damien. That was
and Ben. She had really good friends.
Oh,
my
yeah,
God!
Ben.
Imagine if Ben came back.
Oh God, I never want to see that guy ever again.
I would be shocked
hated that.
if we brought him back so they could be together.
Like, that is Serena's end game is Ben.
And you know what? I kind of forgot what he looked like, so he'd show up and be like, "Who the fuck is that?"
No, you would know. You would know.
Oh my God, I can't get his face out of
Yeah,
my
I know
head.
his face.
Really, I can
exactly.
only picture Juliet.
Oh,
Well-
I miss Juliet.
That was
I
a really
loved-
fun season.
I loved
Looking back, I
that.
didn't know how good we had it.
I know.
Because we shit every
Well,
season.
5 is so bad.
It's so bad.
So bad. What was
So
is
bad.
3? No,
3 was like the beginning of college and
college. Oh, threesome.
threesome.
Okay.
Yeah. Vanessa and Dan, and
4 was just fun.
Blair and Chuck, I guess the hotel situation, and then
because we
him sleeping
opened-
with Jenny at the end of that
that's
season.
the last season. The last
Ugh.
episode. Or whatever.
That's right. That's right.
So
that's right.
bad.
So
But
bad.
like,
4 is Paris. We start with
yeah,
Paris.
we loved 4. We
That was
loved
the
4
beginning.
because of the scheming with the Juliet stuff. And then once it
4
turned
is
into
good.
like Serena dating Ben, we're like, please be done with this.
I like 6 though. I will say I like 6.
Yeah,
Okay,
people like
I'm-
6.
If that you know.
I think
helps
because
at
it's like
all.
the last season, they probably just need to sum up a lot of things and get
we
things
take it
going.
for what it is, too. We're excited to finish.
Yeah, that too. Exactly. Between all the kids and the parents, who do you think will be together at the end? So I guess finale predictions.
Chair.
And that's it.
no other predictions.
I like that.
Can we go through each person? Who do you think? Lily.
I don't think Lily. Either Lily
Rufus?
continues to be and married to Bart, but she's unhappy, or she's single. Although I
Rufus?
feel like she's not getting another husband, only because I was
Do you
listening.
know?
A lot of freaking I know.
Okay.
I was listening to her on Jessica's
podcast?
podcast, and they only mentioned like the 5 husbands. So if she had another husband, I feel like we would have mentioned another name.
Okay.
Unless we don't see one and we just see her standing with another man.
Yeah, like reference that
Yeah,
person.
Serena, I said this last week that I just picture Serena with a nondescript.
I just want to
Male.
see Serena married with some person that you don't even see their
gorgeous
face.
man.
Not even married, just
or
like
just like
walking down the
yeah.
street. Or maybe she doesn't need a man. Like we
Right.
don't need.
We don't
you,
need-
if you want, you can.
Do you have a
But
Nate prediction?
I just want him in a suit and doing some business.
do you have a vivid picture in your mind of like what Nate does?
Absolutely.
You do?
In the end of the season?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Nate,
Oh.
really.
Oh no.
Oh, okay, so that's
That's
good.
really exciting.
That's
then.
exciting.
That's all.
I'm
that's
not
what
Because
saying
I
it's
truly just thought, like,
amazing.
as Michelle said last week, he's just gonna shake someone's hand, a business
like he's
suit.
making a
and
business deal.
That's
all I
It's
want.
not that, but
That's all outside of a building.
okay.
I think you'll like
And I
it.
think Chuck is going to run hotels, like, Blair will work in fashion. Chuck's going to work in hotel.
I just wonder what Serena's gonna be doing.
I don't know.
What is Serena gonna be doing?
I have no.
Do you remember?
I don't think so.
Yeah, see, it's not memorable, so
Oh,
that's
no,
great.
I don't remember.
That's great.
Our it girl just doesn't.
Oh, I don't remember. Isn't that
Yeah.
terrible? Well, I'm gonna like leave and be like, oh my god, I feel.
you
so
just
stupid.
remembered. Yeah.
Wow.
Mike asks, do you think the writers knew they were going to bring back Bart, or was it just a dartboard idea? I searched the internet high and low to see if there was any interviews like of why they decided to bring him back. I couldn't find anything. So if you guys know
Please.
I remember
figured
it
out
just
something,
happened.
it just happened.
Nobody like questioned it. Nobody.
Because we asked that last week. I was like, that's the one question I have.
right.
Who wrote this episode again? I'm sorry. You mentioned the writer's name.
Sarah Goodman. So she's wrote for a lot of episodes for them.
Sarah Goodman. Should we tweet her?
We should tweet her.
Email her. I'm just so curious. We've run a Goss Girl podcast. We just need to
Oh my god,
know.
we should absolutely do that.
Sounds like she's our peeps. So
Sarah Goodman.
Goodman.
is an H at the end? Is there an H at the end?
Is there an H? She might be married to a Jew. No, there's no H. There's no H
maybe
at the
not.
end.
Maybe not. Maybe
Well,
not. Maybe
she
she's
could
not
be a
in the
pizza
tribe.
bagel.
Never.
Could be a pizza bagel.
She could. We should definitely tweet at her or send her a DM.
Are
if
you
we
a
can find
pizza
her.
bagel?
Are you a pizza bagel? And
Number
why
one.
did you
And number
bring
two.
back Bar Pass?
Well, actually, she wouldn't know. The person who wrote, she was in the writer's room.
Right.
She didn't write this
let's,
episode.
She might
let's
know.
look up the episode that whoever wrote that episode, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So I mean, do we think the writers knew? I think they just didn't know. I saw one interview for that particular episode where they were talking about how it was an explosive episode. I happened to see a clip of that on YouTube, but they didn't really talk about why they decided to do it. I think because it would have been a spoiler at that point. It was like pre that episode.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess maybe since the beginning of the season they were doing it. I don't
Saffron's
know.
the showrunner
Yeah.
of this season.
Yes, but
Okay.
because then he leaves after this season.
Right.
I don't know who the showrunner is for.
Okay.
We'll
we just
find
have
out.
to message all of the writers
All of them.
and showrunner and be like, please.
Just give us an idea. We'd love to know more so than who you decided who a Gossip Girl
I
was.
don't
I'd
care.
rather know
actually
this.
want to know this.
Yeah,
I
I'd rather know
actually
this.
want to know this.
Do we like late Nala? Mike, we call them Nola. Better than Nitessa.
No.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Natessa all
Shanna?
the way.
She's like, I don't really care either way.
I don't really care either
No.
way.
You know how we feel about Ned and Tessa.
Yeah.
They're my favorite ship.
They were my
Dare
favorite.
I say.
Cute, like when they first started, like was season 2 or was it 1?
They worked.
Was it 1?
It might have been like end
Dan's,
of
like,
1.
hanging out with like the cool kids.
It might have been like end of 1, and then
one.
then she
They were kinda
leaves to
cute.
go on like a trip, and then
That's 2, I think.
and then
Pierogies.
and at the end of that,
get pierogies.
yeah, the pierogies.
Masulka.
And then at the end of that season, they end up traveling together and hooking up, but then they come back in season 3 and they had not been together.
Did you listen to him?
I didn't get to. No,
It's great.
I'm only just end of David Rappaport's episode.
Have you listened to Jessica's podcast? It's fantastic.
It's a really good podcast.
She's so good.
Yeah.
Her rapport with everybody is just
And
amazing.
she's so sweet.
And Chase sounds great. And her
Good.
relationship with him, her relationship with everyone seems.
Yeah.
They
I
seem to be
think-
really good friends. They spend Thanksgivings together. The three of them, because
Aw.
Ed and Chase were roommates.
Yeah. When the show, not in the first season, but after the first season, I think.
And they just all hung out all the time.
I love it.
Yeah.
I
Have
love
you guys watched any of the Sebastian Stan interviews? Because he's been doing a lot of. We were watching Pam and Tommy.
Yes, I'm obsessed.
Are you?
Yes.
We'll talk about it after.
You,
Okay.
yeah. Uh-huh.
I just as of the episode last night, I'm like, all right, I'm hooked and sold. Like this is so good.
Episode
But like,
one.
you know what? It's so sad.
Oh, it's
like it's
so
so
sad.
heartbreakingly sad. So like, part of me is like, oh, like it's so emotional to watch it. But side no, I'm watching all these Sebastian Stan interviews, and like every
He's such a nice
he's
person.
so gorge.
He's
First
so
of all,
gorgeous.
he's
So
such a
gorgeous.
nice person. And then every once in a while they'll bring up Gossip Girl, like he was on Hot Ones. And
Oh, yeah. I
he
wanted to watch that
he
one. I didn't
seems
want to
like
yet.
he really enjoyed his time on the show and just thought it was hilarious. He's like, I lived in
Aw.
New York. I walked to work. Like it was
I
great.
love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an episode of Hot Ones I still have to watch.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Mike wants us to rank the season finales from best to worst.
Do you have them?
I have no
This is by
idea.
far the worst. By far the worst. Last season was
the Chavy situation.
right.
Which like committed suicide try to. Was that the finale?
Oh, that was like the penultimate episode.
What was
Of
last
that.
season's finale?
It was
Is anyone in the chat yelling?
Oh, it was the bar mitzvah.
Oh, when Chuck and Blair. That was just last season.
Yeah, and then
Chuck and Blair hooked
So
up.
4 finale was the bar mitzvah.
It's good to have her.
I'll go by all the chair moments. 4 finale was the bar mitzvah. 3 finale was the Jenny.
hookup.
Chuck was stabbed with the ring, and then in the
Oh,
in the
okay.
alley.
Yeah.
We don't know if he's dead. And then the 2 finale is
was
the
their graduation.
graduation with the
That
Gossip
was a good
Girl
one.
blast.
What?
Remember the Gossip Girl blast at their graduation?
Oh.
She releases every bomb she has.
Yeah, that was a
and they
good
try and
finale.
guess who it is. And then one finale. I don't remember one finale.
Same.
What's anyone in chat?
Oh, do we go to this? We go to the Hamptons.
No, that was beginning of season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we leave
So
for
like
the Hamptons.
Dan and Serena like break up. Don't they break up at the end of season 1? Because then they start hooking up in the beginning of season 2.
I didn't even look down.
Yeah,
at
season
that.
1 finale is like a blur to me.
I would say 2.
I would say 2 is definitely good.
The wedding
3
with
was
Lily
good.
and
Rufus?
no
Bart?
Bart. Is that the end of season 1?
Oh, the wedding.
I don't even remember
And
that
she
wedding.
leaves with Lord Marcus. No, that's season 2. That's season 2. All right, whatever. So I guess
So much dead air. I would say 2, 3, 1, 4, 5.
Yeah, same.
2, 3, 1. You're going from worst to best.
Oh no, best
No,
to worst.
best to
I'm sorry, that was
worst.
best to worst.
Best
Okay,
to
that's
worst,
fine.
yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, right. I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
say
yeah.
that.
Because before you started with worst, that's why I was like,
no, I'm
wait.
sorry. No, best definitely was 2 because that felt really like interesting with the Gossip Girl aspect because you gave
Yeah,
they
I
gave
like
us
2
that.
a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 3, I felt like was definitely like jaw dropping with the hookup of Jenny
Did you
and
say
Chuck
2,
and
3, 1.
2, 3, 1, 4, 5.
That's
no,
it.
2, 3, 1, 4. Yeah, 4,
That's
5.
it.
Yeah,
That's
that's it. Right. As of right now.
Yeah.
Kim asks, Shannon, now that we're in season 5, which couple did you ship the most so far? She says, sorry if this has been asked already.
Sorry for the.
Even in your rewatch,
Yeah, it's just
it's always going to be Chair for her.
you know what? They shouldn't have decided to make the romantic lead also the villain. It's just,
Right.
It's just very very difficult.
They figured
I
this
get the drama. I get it.
Yeah.
early on, and every time, especially on Jessica's podcast, where they're like, the connection, we didn't know it was going to happen between Leighton and Ed. Like, there was such a connection. And I'm like, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
But like, give the redemption a little earlier on. Like, I knew it was fun for the writers.
They also didn't want to put them together
scheme.
too soon.
I know that too. I know that too.
I know.
Oh, wait,
no. I know. We're going
season 2 finales when Chuck says "I love you" for the first time, or is that season 1 finale? Season 2, right? Because they weren't together in season 1.
What did I say
No
the 2
idea.
finale was before?
No.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. They in the street, he tells her he loves her, and they open season 3 at college together, and she's
Right. Yeah, Michelle has no recollection.
He's like
I remember her on
I
the
went to
stairs.
get your favorite stockings or whatever. It's like
Stalking?
Yeah, like he travels
Because he
the world.
he travels because
so
Blair
they-
broke his heart or
Yeah,
something.
but he comes back just with all her favorite things.
I have no
You don't
recollection.
remember,
She's in the
like-
green coat
yeah,
with
the
the
green
with the red
coat.
gold headband.
It's a very
It's a very iconic. He's the peonies in his hand.
and he's like this.
I remember.
Her centerpiece is at her wedding. Though is a sidebar with those huge peonies at the royal wedding. Oh my god! You didn't see.
I didn't pay attention to any of that. Now I will.
Now that you're the bride, you have to look.
We're the bride.
Every time she calls me on FaceTime, it's the bride. Is what I say.
I just open the FaceTime like this. my
You
hand to the
should.
camera.
And then Randy pops in. It's the groom.
Every day I come home and I'm like, Randy, I'm engaged. I'm engaged. She's like,
So
you are?
cute.
Did you say yes? You're engaged? I'm like, I'm engaged.
I said engaged people don't go to work. Like that's what I said after I got engaged. Like the next day, I was like,
So do we have to go to work?
Engaged people don't go to work, right? And they got engaged on a Sunday. I was a Saturday.
I know.
And I
I
was
had-
like, you
I
should
had
take
to
the
go
It was
day
a
off.
Friday.
I had to
Yeah.
go to work.
I had to pet sit, and it was during a hurricane.
Aww.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fiance, it's fun to say, though.
It is.
Yeah.
It's like Beyonce.
It's more fun to say than husband.
Fiance is such a unnatural, weird word to say.
I was ordering you a fiance shirt, but it was spelled like Beyonce, a sweatshirt on Etsy. And then all of a sudden, Randy's moving up his timeline. And I'm like,
It's
it's not going to get here in time. So I had to scrap it. And just get
Well,
something
thank you.
So
I
She
was
got me
so
a
mad.
wifey sweatshirt.
So
So
excited.
cute.
So I also got a very sweet email from Rachel, who's been binging this podcast since Thanksgiving.
Oh, wow.
So thank you so much. They wanted to give their hot take on Diana and how she connects to the story.
Please.
Because we feel like there's a Reddit forum of how they've never explained all the reasons why Diana has why
You
she
mean, like still like where she came from and stuff?
yeah, she's on the island now.
Yes.
So after that,
How-
there's no sum up of how did she actually know William and how did she actually know Bart. So Rachel says, I feel like she's been in the brothel industry for the rich and famous people for quite some time, which would explain how she knows Bart and William so well. She's able to keep the secret of them enjoying themselves with girls for exchange for doing favors for her. I'm also getting the feeling that this is how she knows the producer Jane, who could have potentially worked with or for Diana in the past and wouldn't want their secret to come out. You remember Serena's boss Jane?
Mm-hmm.
And it was how do they know each other? They never wrapped that up.
She knew William?
Diana,
Yeah, it's the whole
William was
Spectator
paying
thing.
Diana for running the Spectator.
Oh.
It just-
I'm thinking of
Yeah, no, Vanderbilt.
Yeah, I'm like, wait.
It just also is
Oh,
too
yes, yes. How does she know
coincidental
William?
that she's at the party and Nate hooks up with her
Right.
in the beginning.
first time they meet.
Yeah.
She's there on
Right.
purpose.
in California.
She is there
She's
on
on
purpose.
the phone saying, I'm here, Nate's here.
Right.
Our timeline's moving up or something.
But what are the odds that she would be in LA and he was there just to see Serena? She would have no idea
Well,
he was even going to be there.
Also,
Right.
what was... So William's goal was to...
Just get the Spectator up and running under Nate's name.
Under Nate's name. But, drags Diana all the way across the country
Right.
to bump into Nate to
Again.
then come
Sex.
back.
To have
to,
sex.
It's just ridiculous. Yeah, so that would make a little bit more sense. Maybe this industry leads these rich and powerful men to go so she would know them.
Sure.
Yeah.
Did you guys have any headbands in this episode? I don't think there was any. Let me go back.
So yeah, no headbands.
No headbands. We all agree we love Blair in that last dress.
I also just love
In the
her
pink coat.
scallop hem coat.
And that hair with the braid, and it was like
All of it.
She always
just
has
looks so
amazing
stunning.
braids.
Lily's earrings in the first scene.
I liked that. I thought it was pants. Shanna told me it was a trench coat.
I think so. A black
know what
and
it is.
yellow trench coat.
It was like color block.
Yeah, I think so.
It was very fashion forward.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous.
And I like Serena's, all of her shoes this episode. She had yellow
Those pink
The
shoes.
and pink.
The pink shoes.
Yeah. Blue.
What about some quotes? Do you want to steam laundry in Siberia? Mobilize the troops. That cracked me up.
But the only French she's into is fries. That was a diary quote.
I have Tim Burton isn't art.
Yeah. Why is Dorota carrying your life history?
Knock. Were you raised in a barn?
That was so good.
Queen.
She was so nasty, but it was so funny.
She
Yeah.
said, "Oh, what? Something happened? Yeah, you forgot to knock." And then she
Yeah.
says, "Right."
What are you raised in a barn? She says my hair is as thick as Jessica Simpson's. That says head.
I also have you always did love Jane Austen.
Yeah. And I have Lily. I should have had more respect for our marriage. I just had to write that in there. I'm like, yes.
I have
Lily.
the iconic. I wasn't going to publish them. I just wanted to know that I could.
Oh.
And to say it out loud.
She said it to Blair.
That does not help the situation.
No, it's not helping you at all.
No.
Awful. All right. So this is a point where we would do our MVP. I actually picked Jack because I felt like he got Blair to go to the casino, and that was enough for me. I was like, everyone else is shitty, and Jack was there for 5 seconds.
Oh, I was going to pick Georgina. So you see.
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
one.
okay. I was going to
That's
pick Chuck because
Yeah, she said, why didn't you pick Chuck? I'm like, why are you picking Chuck?
he didn't do anything bad.
Which is true.
At the end, he was fair with Blair.
Yeah.
That, she did drag him all year while she hooked up with Humphrey. So
Right.
so.
And
You know.
every time, every
he
couple
did
of
the thing for his
episodes,
dad,
she would go and see Chuck and like, I have nothing to tell you, Chuck. I have nothing to tell you, Chuck. Are you still with Dan? Yeah, I'm with Dan. Stop toying with me.
Stop. All right. Who gets gold medal for shittiest? Or should we do.
Serena.
I
think Serena.
absolutely Serena.
Absolutely. She gets the shittiest.
I think it's Serena, then Bart, probably.
Yep. Bart. Wiggy
Then
gets silver.
Dan. Would you do Dan?
Who gets bronze?
Is Dan bronze for cheating?
Or do you put Lily?
Lily?
Mm.
Rufus was shitty. I mean, everyone was so shitty.
But Dan cheated on Blair.
He
I
did
think
cheat.
we'll go. Oh gosh, bronze. Who do we give the bronze to?
Do we have Serena Bart?
Yeah,
Serena Bart.
I think Serena gets the gold.
Serena
Absolutely.
gets
Bart gets
the
silver.
gold. Bart
And-
gets silver.
Oh, Eleanor.
Who gets the bronze? You guys let us know in the chat.
I'm between Padge.
Lily is. I don't think she's that shitty because she's just predictable.
That's
so
true.
predictable.
Of course she would.
I mean, I guess I would give it to Padge.
I think so
for
too,
bronze.
especially because in the end, it's just showing his true colors of like I should have wrote this book the whole time. So you were like this the whole
Right.
time.
Right.
Padge gets bronze.
Agreed. We had the most votes for. We actually had tie for Serena and Bart, and Rufus. We did have that as well.
Okay.
All right, time for our Betty of the week.
You're a total better. You're a total better. You're a total Betty.
We are representing Lisa this
Lisa.
week. Lisa DeLive. She joined us last week on this podcast, and she'll be joining us again next week on Talking Texas Forever, which is awesome. We get a 2-for-1 deal special with her. We loved having her on the podcast. Look forward to speaking with you next week. We wanted to say thank you so much for being with us, Lisa. You are truly a joy, and we always get to love to talk to you. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, you have your notebook ready because I'm going to give you the title for the premiere.
I do. I don't have a pen.
Ay, ay, ay.
It's going to be so long though.
It's going to be a
When
little
are you
bit.
coming back?
We're coming back in May, actually,
Yep.
because we're going to be wrapping.
in May.
Yep.
Yeah, because,
Wow.
well, the only reason why we're coming back in May is we're going to finish out Talking Texas Forever until the end, which takes us till about the end of April. And then we're going to take a little break and then come back in May with both seasons, season 2 of Talking Texas Forever and season 6, the
And-
finale.
And they're
Right.
both short.
And they're both short, 10 episodes
Okay.
for this and 15 only for Talking Texas Forever. So,
awesome.
yes, so stay tuned, guys. Your
Yes.
spring will be full of Total Betty.
Yeah, spring, summer.
Spring and summer. Okay, so the title for episode 1 of season 6 is Gone Maybe Gone.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm regretting this choice for my 3 gossip words because I'm reading the title again. My 3 gossip words are 3 gossip words. Lost. that one made me laugh. Relaunch and gallery. Is it coming back to you?
Oh, I know.
I know you know. So what are you going to do with Lost, relaunch, gallery?
I don't even want to give this character the prediction, but this is the only thing that came to mind, so I'm just going to go with it. That Rufus is relaunching his gallery, and this is the storyline we're going to give him, and maybe some new chick that he hires, and he's having like lots of hookups.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Lost, Serena's lost. And so someone needs to find her. And because I feel like someone always gets lost and then the friends have to go find her.
It's mostly Serena, but yeah.
Yeah.
we haven't gone to find anyone else.
I don't think so.
Chuck.
Ever.
Oh, Chuck.
Oh.
Chuck a few times. Chuck
Yeah.
a few times.
Sure.
Like a few times.
It's
Yeah.
Serena and Chuck who get lost and need to be
Yeah.
found. So I'm going to go with that. But overall, I mean, we'll see Padge and Georgina. Or maybe we won't see Georgina, but we know they worked together. So we're just on the hunt for as he writes his vengeful story that he should have wrote the whole time.
right?
I guess
Like,
Alessandra would love this.
What were you holding
Alessandra.
back?
Where is she?
You
she on the island?
fell in love probably. You fell in love with Blair. So you look at me. Look
What
at
did he write that
Alessandra.
was like held back?
Right? Like
like-
I'm saying, like the whole
Well,
thing
he
was
skewed
like
it.
a satire to Blair and how much he loved Blair.
She needs to find
How
herself.
much would
right?
you?
About
How
Serena.
are you holding back? Yeah,
Well,
she's
he's
gone.
probably
She's off
just
the
gonna
island. She's
talk-
on the island. I should say.
Talk more shit about Serena? I don't know.
More
More
shit.
shit about Lily picking Bart,
Yeah, he's probably
screwing over Rufus. Like they're just going to be
Mhm.
in the loft in Brooklyn, lonely gallery. Maybe it'll feel like early on
right.
how we started.
Yeah. What do you think is going to be going on with Chivy?
Yeah, Chivy. So Chivy's trying to take down Lily as per the request of Lola. So I guess maybe she's going to visit Carol in jail and see if she
Mhm.
can get stuff on her. Like, work with her and visit her and see what she can get on. And then if she tries to take down Lily, she could try to take down Bart. And Chuck's going to be trying to take down Bart.
So maybe they can work together.
But I don't
Sort
think
of.
he'd take down Lily.
He loves Lily. It's his mama.
So that's kind of rough.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm excited to go into season 6.
Me too.
Just
Looking
looking a couple
forward.
of characters I don't remember, so I was googling.
We get 2 new characters in the premiere.
Are they for the whole season?
I don't know if they're for the whole season. I've only watched 1 episode.
Okay. Are they for the whole season?
You know who I'm talking about?
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes. Oh my god, she's gonna flip out. She's gonna flip out when she sees who plays.
Yeah.
whatever.
It's like a throwback to our childhood who plays
It's
one character.
Such a throwback to our childhood.
You're going to be like, wait, what?
They stick around for a little bit.
Okay.
They stick around for a
A
little bit.
throwback to our childhood?
I
Sort
wouldn't
of.
say it's a guest star. I would say it's a role.
Oh, okay. So it's
Yeah.
like
Like
an
an
guest
arc?
star.
They have
Yeah,
an
there's an
arc?
arc. There's an arc.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
no,
fun.
I don't want you to miss.
Don't misinterpret that as like good,
Don't worry.
but
I'm not saying it's
Shanna,
a great.
you always told me don't get my hopes up.
No,
Right.
that's what I'm saying. I'm from day one. Don't get me upset.
I know.
I'm not saying
I'm
it's a
not
good
getting my hopes up.
storyline. I just the actor. You're gonna go.
you can be like,
yeah.
oh wait, what?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So great predictions. I look forward to seeing your reactions in the premiere. All right. So what shall we do as our emoji this week? Shanna, what should the
Get your
emoji
pick.
representing this episode be that people can send to us?
This episode is a bad one to
It's
choose.
a bad one.
Can we choose?
like a cocktail?
Is there? I was gonna say casino. Is there like poker
Oh,
chips?
is there poker
Is there
chips?
Let's see.
There has to be some sort of
That would
I was just thinking
be
of the last minute.
casino type thing.
that would be a good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a slot machine.
Sure.
All right. So send us anything that has to do with a casino.
You know where they could leave that.
where?
I won't do it.
She doesn't do it. So she doesn't do it. Yes,
They
you
can
could.
leave it.
You could leave it in an Apple Podcast review if that is something that excites you, like betting on these ladies or something cute like that.
That's
But
right.
we would super appreciate it. And we do have a review this week to
We
read. So we're so
do.
excited. Here it comes.
5 stars. Amazing. From JR_on_TV.
Oh.
I just did a binge rewatch of the show and was so happy to have found this podcast to go along with it. It is almost as addictive as the show itself, and I couldn't wait to download each episode. It's rare to find hosts like Liz and Michelle who take the time to seriously dissect the show, but in a fun and engaging way that is never boring. Well, thank you.
That's so
So
sweet.
sweet.
I could listen to them talk all day. I always seek out new podcasts that I rewatch old shows and have listened to a lot that are just average, but this one is top tier, and I highly recommend to anyone who wants to re-experience the crazy, soapy drama of Gossip Girl.
That's so nice.
Thank you so much.
That was a really nice review.
This review gets an A++.
Yeah.
So if you want an A++,
Then maybe try. Just submit an Apple Podcast
Yeah.
review
rate 5 stars.
and rate 5 stars
Thank
if
you so
that
much.
interests you. And we are live tonight.
Yeah, we
thank
are.
our patrons that are in the chat now. If that's something that interests you too, you can head over to our description, patreon.com/Total Betty Podcast Network, and just see what goodies we have over there. There's 2 tiers. We have a $4.99 tier and a $7.99 tier, and you get the episode early, and you get to do Topic Tuesday. And on the Upper Ear Siders tier, you get to join us on the episode. It's so much fun. So if that interests you, then just check us out. Okay, so I have a Will's treat. As we said, it is Lord of the Rings characters. So I apologize if I butcher some of these because they are not like, regular schmegular names. So
Regular schmegular?
Regular schmegular.
Yeah.
So Will's treat season finale extravaganza Electric Boogaloo 2 Gossip Girl characters as Lord of the Rings characters for the episode title. So we have Blair, Arwen, that's Liv Tyler's character, the siren for the most interesting male character with a grace about her that is unparalleled. Dan, Frodo. At this point, his hair is Frodo-esque and his ring is the Upper East Side. Chuck, Gorn. The Dark Prince emerges from his painted history to be a changed man. Serena, Galadriel, the blonde beauty with the most natural power in her circle. Nate, Samwise Gamgee, the trusted companion. Eric, Pippin, the forgotten friend who is still always in the scene, lingering in the metaphorical shadows. Chivy, Boromir.
Would you like-
Unlikably likable. Boromir, right?
Boromir?
Poor Lord of the Rings fans.
Sorry,
You have 3
guys.
people who
Alright.
have
I am
never.
absolutely so sorry.
Yeah.
Lola, Eleanor the Fair. She is mostly known for being a daughter. Lily, Bilbo Baggins. They both have vices that just can't seem to quit. Eleanor, Gandalf, the wisest one. William and Trip Vanderbilt. Sauron. Combine these 2 assholes and you get the loser tyrant from The Lord of the Rings. Dorota, Gimli, the comic relief. Rufus, Legolas. They are handy with string instruments and they become close to things that
That's
they
Orlando
never.
Bloom. That's the only one.
Yeah,
I know.
they never.
That's
They
the only one
would.
I know. Well, I know a couple. But
Bart, Gollum, you know that one,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Enough
yeah.
said. That's the only one I do know. Carol, Witch King of Angmar, corrupted by power, and Maureen, Saruman. They are not good or bad, but beautiful shades of gray. 50 Shades in Maureen's case. Oh, scandal.
Thank you, Will. As always.
Thank you, Will.
So good.
I was
So
mad that
great.
I wasn't here when you guys were discussing the Maureen and Trip stuff.
Yeah.
With Trip that he blames. It was Maureen. It was Maureen.
Oh my
It was
God.
I'm like, if he says
That was
it
the
was
beginning. That was like
Maureen-
mid this season too, and that was
Mid-season, yeah.
awful.
It was so bad.
Oh, yeah.
God, this
Maureen,
season was
she
just a
trying
hot
to- it
mess.
was every minute out of his mouth was Maureen.
I mean, when Serena and Trip were together, that wasn't any better.
No.
Anything
no.
that involved any of the
Sure.
Vanderbilts.
Who's your
was never-
least favorite relationship with Serena at this point?
Oh
I
my God,
hate
are you
Aaron
kidding?
Rose.
That's exactly what
I hate Aaron Rhodes.
There's no competition. Aaron Rhodes.
No, thank
It's
you.
so hard
so
for me to even
excited that
remember,
you
but I
said
guess
that.
Aaron
No.
Rhodes, since I'll
Sorry
just be
for
on
the
that
people
train.
with the headphones turned
I
down.
hate every single one of them, to be honest.
But you just have to pick the
It's
worst.
absolutely.
They're all
Aaron
bad, but Aaron
all
Rhodes.
He was like, I'm not into monogamy.
Yeah, I'm not into monogamy.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, we're gonna date, but I have this other girl. You know, it was
Yeah.
so bad.
that wasn't even
And
like
then
the
he's
bad parts
now
of
he's
it.
Blair's
No, no, he
stepbrother,
was
which is
just
so funny.
Yeah, we'll never see him
We'll
again.
never see him again either.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that is all we have for the first half of this podcast before we go to After Dark. Thank you so much to everyone who has been listening for 24 episodes plus. I mean, you guys are the best fans, fam, not fans. I don't like that word because it's like
I don't either. Listeners.
listeners. I meant fam, but it just came out fans.
Yeah,
so.
no, not fans.
We love you guys. Seriously. Thank you for being with us for the finale. Thank you to our patrons that are in chat right now that are watching us live.
Thank
If you're
you.
new, which I'm pretty sure is only Vic, then this is where we leave
Yes.
you.
Bye,
But
Vic.
if you are
Damn
an
it, bye, guys.
OG, stick around for our After Dark segment because some things we need to talk about here.
Yeah, so here we go.
Here we go. We're clicking up.
Click, 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 click. Ah!
You know you love us.
XOXO.
Gossip Girls.
After Dark.
I like when you do the chicken.
Oh my god, we're in After Dark. So I have a few submissions from listeners. We have Will. After Nate sees the video of the supposed Gossip Girl, it cuts to Dan. Also, his After Dark thoughts is when he put ring. He wanted to put the ring for Dan as him being Gossip Girl in the Lord of the Rings thing we just said with the Frodo.
Oh,
Sorry. He eventually gives up something for more wholesome and less destructive. Then we have Jen says, shittiest this episode is definitely Padge, not just for cheating, but for going full sociopath and posting his girlfriend's diary pages for the public, knowing what it would also do to Blair and Serena's friendship.
When Serena calls him, she's like, "Oh, have you seen the whatever?" And he's like, "What?"
No. And then his
Oh
shocked
my
face reading it like,
But like again, at this point,
was Nate.
Nate was Gossip Girl. But then we get to the end.
and it's like, they're like, no, forget that. Unless it was Nate in the suit, let's just say. And Diana sending him like, is this your Gossip Girl? And he's seeing like, oh shit, that's me. I have to get rid of this evidence.
That would make sense.
That's the only thing that would make sense with that.
But it's not because
I mean, it's definitely a male body, right? But this is like, I don't want to throw in Pretty Little Liars here, but like every time there was someone like in a black hoodie,
It wasn't that person.
it was never that person. It was like an extra, right? Or something.
Sure.
So you could never go by the body type. And you're like, what? Is it
I
the
also
female?
don't even take that video seriously because it
No.
could be Diana just messing. Even though Nate helped Diana in the end, it
Right.
could just be someone stealing a laptop for Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Mike makes this point. Like, was that Nate seeing that he was
Right.
on camera?
Right.
And then Jess says, more continuity errors here. Nate asks Gossip Girl for, oh no, I think this is for a premiere episode. I don't want to read that out loud. Okay. Yeah, so the fact that Padge literally is allowing all of these posts, and like I was saying the past couple of episodes, he did release, like last week he released a one entry, and I was like, this has to be like he knows Blair is gonna basically break up with him, so he's like getting himself like fueled.
The whole thing doesn't make sense. He's like literally dragging his own relationship through the
Mud.
mud publicly. Like,
Right.
Why?
Right, for what?
Yeah, it doesn't. So in the finale, we find out he's Gossip Girl.
We do?
And
What?
at that point, I know it's been said, like, we find out how he did his things. Does he say he's been it the entire time? I guess you're not going to tell me these things.
I mean, I could.
It's assumed that he is Gossip Girl the entire series.
No.
It's not?
Well, Georgina was it and Serena was it. So.
True.
True.
So we had some time lapses with his Gossip Girl
But
stint.
it just wouldn't make sense. It means that Padge is like real mentally fucked up because when he's outside of the brothel and he's just worried about his relationship and then he's so insecure and you think he's so wrapped up and then he steals the laptop.
Right.
Well, it's so convenient that Gossip Girl gets text the location. I'm sure you talked about this, but Gossip Girl gets text the location.
Right.
And
Right.
then he's like, follow that car, and follows Chuck and Blair to
Right.
this house. How convenient. And then he's there in the car. Nobody knows he's there, and the laptop's taken. How convenient.
right. It's
like-
all very convenient.
I'll give them that for that, but that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Other than that,
And how would he know the laptop was inside? He wouldn't, right? Unless you were inside that building, you wouldn't know the laptop was. You wouldn't know
Didn't
Serena
she
brought.
say it was in her
Lola
car?
and Nate.
didn't Serena say the laptop was in her car or something?
No, it was
She
with
brought
her
it
shit 'cause
inside.
she was supposed.
But I'm saying if it's Padge, how would he get it? He never went inside
well,
the brothel.
we never saw him go inside.
But how would he know
unless
the laptop
someone-
was in there?
Well, because I think Lola, they were working with Gossip Girl to take Serena down from being Gossip Girl. So I guess Lola knew maybe Serena had it, and this was the perfect opportunity. Come and get it without them even knowing who Gossip Girl was.
Oh, they just tipped off Gossip Girl,
Yeah.
like laptops inside.
right. I guess so, but still, he
Yeah.
never got inside. But that we
No,
saw. So if you could give us like ever so slightly a teaser for season 6, my prediction, since I don't know what happens besides next week, next month, next episode, and the finale, are we figuring out who Gossip Girl is the entire season? Like, it seems like
Honestly-
Nate's on a mission, right? It's hard to remember.
Honestly, don't remember. And I've seen this season more than once, and I can't recall even a Gossip Girl blast. Like,
Oh my God.
I'm not saying that there's not. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just like, nothing. Like the high points of the season, the last
Sure.
season. No, just like there's certain moments that stick out
Okay.
that I'm like, oh, this happens and this happens, this happens. Not just for all the characters, but I don't remember the Gossip. I remember obviously the scene.
The scene.
The scene.
Right. All right. Is anyone saying anything in the chat?
Just said no. Lola and Nate told Gossip Girl the laptop was there.
Okay,
that's
okay,
what I
That's why they
assumed.
got Serena to the brothel.
Thank you, Jess. Thank
Right.
you.
Yeah.
Serena in
oh,
that
so
black
confused.
tight outfit.
They look great.
Girl.
They both.
They
look
always look
great.
great.
They always look
Everyone always looks
Everyone-
amazing.
Serena like rocks the hell out of a pony. It's just
I
she's
know.
so,
Oh,
so
she does.
effortless.
so
She does.
great.
Yeah.
Everyone looks good.
That's it for our finale, I think,
Wow.
guys.
Wow.
Yeah, that's where
Excited.
we end, and then
the
we're-
end. At least you'll
Yeah.
be why.
This is also the last time you'll be in this room.
right. This
That's
is
just
end of an
devastating.
era.
Don't say
This
that.
is the end of the era. This is the
Don't
last time
say
we're,
that.
we're podcasting in this studio space.
I thought
so-
she was like, "This is the last time you're invited back." To the
Yeah.
podcast.
That's not what I meant, Shan.
No, I know.
No, this is the last time we'll be in this room podcasting because
For
Michelle's
Gossip
literally
Girl. For Gossip Girl.
right.
Yeah, because we still have next week for
Right.
talking. But yeah.
So
When are you moving? Are you
Um,
allowed to-
yeah, March 1st.
When's
Yeah. Yep. It's pretty crazy.
it's pretty amazing.
It'd be cool. Actually, if we just keep it like this with a green screen, no one will ever know.
It's
No
It'll
one
just
would
look the
ever
same.
know.
When Jen and Julian moved, they had no idea. They did a green screen of their kitchen wall.
Oh my God, that's
That's so
amazing.
smart.
So they just sat in front of the green screen and it looked like they were in their kitchen.
Oh my God, that's so funny. I never knew that.
Only for a couple, like with 1 or 2 Jenna videos, and then they were like, "We moved."
That's funny.
That's awesome. Yeah,
That's
because
so funny.
if your house is like a
Yeah.
hot mess,
Yeah.
yeah.
that's perfect.
We'll still use it. Yeah.
Love it. All right. We'll be back in May. The date escapes me. I have a date. It escapes me now. So just stay tuned. We'll be posting about it. Don't worry.
Is
Yes.
it near your Randy's birthday? Is
No,
it
it's
near-
it's early
It's early
May.
May.
It's like the first week in May.
Yeah.
Whatever that Thursday is or whatever.
Yeah.
So we thank you again so much for getting to this part and to the end of the podcast episode. And we thank you for listening for 5 seasons now, and we'll be on our last season.
Wow.
And we hope we take you with us, and we hope you're enjoying. And again, if you are and you haven't left us an Apple Podcast review, we would so appreciate that. It makes our day, makes the show grow, helps us chart, helps us just be known as the Gossip Girl,
Girls.
the Gossip
The
Girls,
Gossip Girls.
the Gossip Girls podcast.
That's
so, all right. Thank you guys. Thank you, Shanna.
Thank you,
for joining
Shanna.
us.
Oh, I get to pick one next season.
Yes, you
Yes,
do.
you
It's hard
do.
to choose.
It is hard to choose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you can come like halfway if you want or something.
Or I was thinking the
Premiere?
no, the penultimate.
Oh, okay. We could do that. We could do that. That'd be
Oh.
fun.
Yes,
see.
definitely.
You let me
All
know.
right. Yeah. All right. See you guys.
Bye.
Thank you so much for listening to 3 Gossip Girls podcast. You can email us at 3gossipgirlspod@gmail.com. Or if you want to follow this show and all of our others, you can head over to Instagram at Total Betty Podcast Network.
This has been a Total Betty podcast, produced and edited by Michelle Rubenstein and Alyssa Tenio, music by Anthony Vocora.